Hey, welcome to the channel. You can call me Mickey. I'm really excited to announce my new running series, Road to Radiance. Now, I don't know if excited is the right word, because this is going to be painful. Not only for me, but probably for you guys too. So the plan going forward, we are trying to beat all the bosses on Radiance difficulty. For those of you that don't know, Radiance difficulty is one hit KO, meaning I'm trying to beat all the bosses hitless. Now, I know this can be done. People have done insane things in Hollow Knight. I mean, the game's been out for like 6 years or something like that. People have beaten all the bosses hitless, they've beaten all the Pantheons hitless, they've beaten Absolute Radiance at the end of Pantheon 5, all hitless. So, it can be done. I just don't know if I can do it. So, as you can see, we got a brand new God Home save file, and with the magic of a little editing, we are ready to start the challenge. So, overall strategy, every single fight we're going in overcharmed. So, in typical standard gameplay, you would take double damage. Now, since on Radiant difficulty, it's a one-hit KO anyway, there's really no drawbacks from being overcharmed. Unless stated otherwise, this is going to be my standard charm setup. It's kind of a hybrid build: Unbreakable Strength, Quick Slash, Shaman Stone, and Soul Eater. It's kind of a everything you need build. We have a lot of melee, have the use for spells, obviously, and it makes good use of being overcharmed. Now, who better to start off the series other than Massive Moss Charger? Now, a lot of people say he's easy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. On Radiant difficulty, he can be pretty... Yeah, no. Who am I kidding? It's Massive Moss Charger. You just stand there. Just stand there and whack away. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to take too much time on him. I mean, nobody's surprised that Massive Moss Charger was the first to go, right? With him gone, though, the next choice was surprisingly difficult to make. I was hoping to stick with the beginning bosses, like Gruzmother, Vengefly King, even Crystal Guardian, and I was having a hard time. I decided to try my luck with Brooding Moloch, and that was a pretty big wake-up call.
No, 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 no. Wait. Wait.
Yikes. I mean, yikes. It was around this time that I realized just how long this series is gonna be. Dude, this is gonna take forever. It's gonna take so long. So after that humbling experience, I was like, let's tone it down a little bit. Let's go to Gruzmother. I mean, she's probably the first boss that you'll encounter, besides maybe Failed Champion. But this will be a good time to talk about the arenas. So you may have noticed in the Brooding Moloch fight that the arena was flat. When you encounter him in the actual map of Hollow Nest, he has a little raised platform that he kind of sits on. in the Hall of Gods, it's a completely flat arena and he can go anywhere. With Radiant difficulty, some of the arenas are changed. You'll notice here with Gruzmother, it's her normal arena. Flat floor, no issues. Super easy. On Radiant difficulty, they step it up a notch. So now there's spikes on the floor and there's only 3 little platforms that you're safe on. So on top of the bosses having more health, the arenas also get harder and obviously one-hit KOs. This isn't true for all the bosses. Not every boss has a changed arena, but there are a few differences with a couple of the bosses, and we'll highlight those as we go through the challenges. Oh. Well, on to Vengefly King. So with Gruzmother out of the way, we're moving on to Vengefly King. Now, you all might be asking, Mickey, why is there 2 Vengefly Kings?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Just because. Just because they can. No rhyme or reason for it. Maybe one was too easy? I mean, probably. Probably too easy. But regardless. This actually took me a lot of tries. Massive Moss Charger was 1 try, obviously. Gruzmother actually killed me like 2 times. I think it took 3 tries for her, but Vengefly King. This took me probably like 8 or 9 tries. Maybe even over 10. I wasn't counting. But one of these fights, I came so close. Killed one of them, and I choked. I choked it so bad. Alright, listen. I may or may not have had a few too many adult beverages while recording some of this gameplay. I mean, what do you want from me, dude? I work construction. But regardless, it is kind of difficult to keep track of everything. There's a lot going on in the Vengefly King fight. There's 2 of them. We've already established that. Each one of them can summon their little minions. We saw how that turned out too. But not only that, when you kill one of them and they go into their death animation,
I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
dude, that takes up so much space on the screen. You can't see anything. It's ridiculous. But either way, we ended up toughing it out, getting rid of them, and we ended up moving on to greener pastures. Much easier fights coming up after this. Okay, up next, Crystal Guardian. Real easy fight. I mean, no issues. We just steamrolled right. Okay. Yeah, I died to Crystal Guardian. Once. Just once. Leave me alone. I'm trying my best over here. There's not much to this fight. I mean, dash through him. Smack him. Dash the other way. Smack him. Now if you're asking how could someone fuck that up? Well, I don't know. Although it doesn't bode well for some of the later bosses. And you know what ones I'm talking about. So, I know you guys want to see, like, the Markoth fights, and the Pure Vessel fights, and the Nightmare King Grim fights, but it's the first video. This is only part 1. Those fights are coming, so don't you worry. They might take a little bit to record, but they are coming. So, for our final fight in this video, we're gonna go for False Knight. And I don't mean to brag or nothing, but I may or may not have beat him first try. You know, I'm not gonna say too much, but what I do want to say is,
And I am gonna be the new world heavyweight champion. And that's enough to get me hot. Not only are you a hot dog, a grandstander, a showboat, and a prima donna, but you're a liar too.
oh god. For this last fight though, I think we're just gonna let it play out and then wrap up the video.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Alright guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. If you guys did make it this far, I can't tell you enough, like, how much it means to me. This is only my second video, and I'm still learning how to edit and, you know, really get into the inner workings of making scripts and, you know, finding music and putting it all together. I worked really hard on this video. I don't have a lot of time to edit and work on these because I do work a pretty demanding job, you know, sometimes 8, 9, 10, 12-hour days. So yeah, it takes a little bit to do, but, you know, it's worth it. I'm having a great time doing it, and anybody that finds these or takes the time to watch them, like, it means a whole lot. I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna get working on the next one. We're gonna jump into part 2. Probably see some harder bosses. You know, there's only so many easy bosses in the game. But as always, take care of yourselves, and don't you dare go hollow.